Hey everybody, did you know that anger is not necessarily a bad thing? Today I'll be doing a video explaining what anger is and how it can actually be a good thing when used in the correct way. So I'll just start off straight away with the Hebrew meaning of anger. So it's a strong emotional response involving displeasure, frustration, or indignation. It is often pictured as something that rises, burns, or flares up. Wrath or fury, a more intense form of anger, describing a heated or burning passion that can lead to judgment or action. And provocation or irritation is anger caused by being offended, troubled, or stirred up by a situation or person. Overflowing anger is an anger that has built up and burst out, often describing as a loss of restraint or losing control of yourself. So there's just a couple of meanings there of anger. Just the normal meaning, just an emotional response. A wrath or fury is a more intense anger. Provoking kind of anger is someone will stir you up and you get annoyed by that. Overflowing anger is usually something that's bursts out and you lose control. So I've got some scriptures here. Proverbs 29:22. An angry person stirs up conflict, and a hot-tempered person commits many sins. So this is telling you what anger can do to you if used in the wrong way. If you're angry all the time, you'll do things without thinking. You'll be hot-tempered in situations. You'll use that anger badly if you're not staying aware of what you're doing. Proverbs 14:29. Whoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but the one who has hasty temper exalts folly. Folly is madness, essentially. So slow to anger has good understanding, but someone who is angry so easily and tricked into being angry is a fool. It's the fool. Ephesians 4:26. Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger, and give no opportunity to the devil. Be angry and do not sin. So you can be angry, essentially, if you're not sinning, if you're using anger for righteousness, in a way. That's not taking things personally, not getting angry at someone, taking it personal. That's not a good anger. That's letting the devil win. Proverbs 19:11. A person's wisdom makes them slow to anger, and it is their glory to overlook an offense. If you're wise, you will be slow to anger. You're not going to get angry that easily, because getting angry is essentially taking it personally, unless you're using it for good. Because Yahusha displayed anger all the time. Well, not all the time, but he displayed anger at injustice, and because he hated sin. He didn't sin himself, but he displayed anger to sin. It's not no anger at all that leads to sin, or that is sin, but it's an anger for hatred and for evil. That's the anger he had. He had anger towards hatred and evil, because he has a love for goodness and obedience. So Mark 3:5 says, Yahusha looked around at them with anger, grieved at the hardness of their hearts. Because of the hardness of their hearts. This is when he was at the synagogues, and he healed the man's hand. The Pharisees were angry at him, and they tried to catch him out, because they were healing on the Sabbath. And he could see that their hearts were hardened, and he was angry at them, because they couldn't see the truth. They wouldn't accept him as the Messiah. So anger doesn't actually have to be hatred or sin, but it can be used directed towards sinners, in a way. It can be used for righteousness. If you really have to get your point across to someone, to get them to see what they're doing, then anger can be used in that way. It can't be used to take anything personally or get angry because you're taking it personally. You need to have self-control still. So you're not taking offense at anything directed towards you, but you're also calling out sin in your homes, which can sometimes need an angry tone. It can. Anger can be used to express how you feel, but it can also take control if you let it. The demons will try and use that anger on you to make you take things personally. But if you don't take offense and you don't let the other person win, then that anger can be used for righteousness. So if you're using an angry tone, you have to be careful of how you use it because of the thoughts that you'll get. The demons will come to your frontal lobe and they'll tell you to do things with that anger. That is sin. But if you're controlling yourself and not sinning, anger can be very good. Because you hate the demon and you hate not the person. It's just how you call out anger in sin in the homes sometimes. Sometimes you need to use that angry tone. And I think this is very important for my generation to know that if someone in Yahushua is coming to you and trying to tell you something and you won't receive it, them getting angry at you, you don't try and catch them out. They're angry because they want to help you. It's a righteousness anger. I think it's very important for my generation to know this, that having anger can be a good thing, but it can also be bad if you don't have self-control as well. If you let the demons come to you and make you and tell you things and you listen, then you're not worthy enough, I guess, in a way to use that anger righteously. As I said, Yahushua used anger all the time to get the point across, to show his grievance to what sin people had, because he only cares about goodness and obedience, the goodness of our hearts. And if that anger is being directed towards in that way, directed towards sin for goodness, then it's okay. It's just, you know. So basically what I'm trying to say is that anger is good when you're using it righteously for good. But if you're letting it take control of you, and you're letting the demons tell you things, and you're listening and you're doing them, then it's not good. But you're taking things personally, you're getting angry, getting frustrated, intense, you're getting provoked, and you're letting the demons take control of you. And that's just not good. It won't be tolerated. You need to have self-control as well as using anger for righteousness. So thanks for watching, brothers and sisters, and I'll see you next time.